Alright, here we are talking about our Key West adventure, and this is the beginning of it. This is our first picture. That's my wife's Aunt Patty right there. Say hi, Aunt Patty.
Hi, Aunt Patty.
Oh, and we're sitting in the airport about to get on it. If you see my eyes, I got some Xanax in me because it's prescribed. But here we are. I always force my wife into the bathrooms on the airplane to be in the quote-unquote Mile High Club. She's like, holds onto the doors. I'm like, get in there, get in there, get in there. Anyways, I got her in it. This poor guy right here, what happened to this guy? Do you remember?
Oh, that poor guy. He was in the airport all night long. It was freezing cold. He had no jacket. He was coming from where? From Florida. And
layover in Chicago. He's in the Navy. I offered my coat. He didn't want it. This is us at Roberts, right?
Yeah, first stop we made.
First time we made it was, man, look at my hair. I had like a total Donald Trump going on with that breeze. That's why I got this hat on right now. All right, this right here, we took it because that was the boat. The boat was this was after, what was the hurricane?
Irma.
Hurricane Irma, and the boat was just shipwrecked there. I think I was looking for Gilligan to see if we had Gilligan anywhere on the island. Now, this was the body painting. We were down there for Fantasy Fest. So these ladies had nothing on that was all body paint, but if you look at this guy right here, he don't even pay no attention to them. He just going right by. Do. But actually, I'm looking at my wife was taking the camera, and this is my wife's Santa Claus. This is right here. But apparently, you don't have to be body painted or wear clothes, because if you can see right there, he's actually wearing a stocking, a Christmas stocking. Okay, this was a hot dog stand I seen, Pete's Meats. Apparently, Pete sells really good hot dogs. Yeah, I bet you this guy's making money hand over fist, a killing out there. And look at the sign. Whoever airbrushed the sign did a really good job. Now, this was the actual Fantasy Fest sign for the actual festival. What kind of festival is Fantasy Fest? It's an art festival. Fantasy Fest is really an art festival. We actually almost did buy a painting there. This is my wife's Aunt Patty that we took down there with us, and there's Fantasy Fest sign right behind us. And this is my selfie stick. If you can see my arm going there like this. No, I'm not just a creeper like this. I have a selfie stick and I'm holding the camera that you're actually using. I was cracking up. This was in the bathroom. Apparently they have a problem in Key West with people peeing or urinating on the floor. So they put this sign up: do not pee on the floor. Yes, pee in the toilet bowl. Okay, now this other one, employees wash hands. Employees must wash hands. If an employee is unavailable, please wash your own hands. I was just cracking up when I seen this sign. This was in the bathroom also down there, so I thought it was pretty funny. This right here, I don't know what was behind us. They just looked like picture frames or what we were taking pictures of.
Yeah, we were in the store. They were picture frames. We were just in the back of one of the store. I don't know why you wanted that particular background.
Because I love you.
Okay.
Now, this was the first couple we actually seen going down to Fantasy Fest. And right when we got out the car, they asked, can we take a picture with you? So I thought that was pretty cool. They actually live in Key West, and like they were super duper friendly. And I think he would have just taken a picture with my wife and without me. Now, this is my... I wonder what you're looking at right there.
Something caught her eye.
Something really caught her eye right there. This was the first beer we got when we got to the festival. My wife was Day of the Dead right there. She is not really a beer drinker. Now, this lady right here, a guy stopped me and said, would you take a picture with my wife? I really didn't want to, right?
Oh, I know.
He twisted my arm. He says, would you take a picture with my wife? So I had to take a picture with the wife right here. So these ladies were out there for Save the Tatas for breast cancer awareness. They were just bringing awareness for breast cancer. So I thought that was pretty cool. And, everything is body painted out there. Look at the guy got a tutu on in the background. I didn't even notice that. So, I had to jump in there also to save the Tatas. So I think one Tata was actually hanging on my back right there if you take a look and see. So, but either way, this was a good thing for breast cancer awareness. Now, I freaked out when I seen this guy. I was like, let me take a picture. And everybody's like, who's that guy? Who is he? Do you know who he is? Who is he?
He is... I can't even think of who he is.
Speed Racer! That's Speed Racer!
So you show your age, not mine.
Okay, now look at this couple. This couple's like up there in age. They're like later 60s, maybe 70s. And I like tackled them because I wanted to get us to get a picture with them because I think that's so cool that's gonna be like me and my honey. Now I was cracking up on this. Did you notice something in this picture? When I looked at her, I'm like, does she got an ankle bracelet on? Is she like at house arrest in Key West or something?
It's on her knees.
I was cracking up when I seen that. Now this lady was pretty cool.
Yeah, she was another body paint. She was completely body painted as an Avatar, which is one of my like favorite movies, which is why I had to jump in there.
And like I never seen Avatar at all, and I get very motion sick. This is Mr. Sombrero Man. Look at Mr. Sombrero Man. Of course, he had a sombrero on top and down low.
Bottom.
But I would need a bigger sombrero down low. Why are you laughing so hard on that one? It was pretty cool. It takes a lot to walk out there. Now, this is me and my honey, close up. We were at I don't know the name of the bar, but it was a drag bar, and we were sitting in there because they were actually playing very, very, very good music. So this was us inside that bar. This was actually a houseboat. Do you remember taking that picture?
Yes.
I think it's pretty cool. Like, they turned this little pontoon thingy into their house and put a motor on it, and then there's a trike sitting right outside. I mean, I thought that was pretty cool. Like, babe, take the picture, take the picture, take the picture. Okay, now we just finished eating our burgers, right?
Yes.
Man, I had the most delicious burger at this banana cafe, and if you could see, I got sleepy eyes right there from having my burger. But we had burgers and mimosas. This is some sexy lady I seen on Duval Street, so I just asked her if I could take a picture of her. She was like standing right there. I wanted to save her tatas. Woo woo! That's what I'm talking about. Let's see what else we got going on here. That's at the banana cafe. Okay, we finally made it to the southernmost point. Yeah, the southernmost point. We were wondering why the rails were out there, and it turned out that they just actually repainted it because Hurricane Irma destroyed it so much, so they had to repaint it. And there's us with that Patty. We brought her along also. She was walking around on the prowl out there, all dressed up. You see, she's not dressed up in costumes on none of the pictures. She says, no takey picture, she said. She don't talk like that. I talk like that. Okay, there's the two sexy ladies on the ocean, the southernmost point, 90 miles from Cuba right there. It was actually pretty windy. We had 3 pictures, and this is the only one that everybody's hair wasn't in their face. So, and my wife was actually unsure about getting those shorts. This is us at Ibis Bay. Of course, we're blurry and the picture blurry.
Say you used the blurriest picture.
Yeah, so you can't even read Ibis Bay behind. But you can't even see my eyes. They are bloodshot anyways from drinking so much. So now this was baby coffee. This is towards the end. It was a coffee shop. And actually I got the Hemingway. It was really good coffee, but they had no roof. The ceiling caved in with the hurricane. And they were just actually reopening. And somebody referred us to go to baby coffee. That's the one my wife had to get. She wanted this espresso. Give me this espresso. I was like, really? You need that? You know, but no, I got this espresso, and I didn't like that as much as I liked the Hemingway. The Hemingway that I brought home, my honey brought me a pound. Now this lady right here was staring at this big cock. I was like, look at this pervert lady staring at the big cock. But believe it or not, it is a beautiful cock. Look at it. It is a really nice cock. These roosters ran crazy all over Key West. That's the one I should have tried, the Death by Coffee. That was the other coffee that they have set up where you could just have their stuff already made, where you could go in there, but they just started re-roasting their beans again because they were down for the month of when the hurricane hit. There was nothing there. Now this was a boat. If you look at this, what's wrong with this picture?
It's on the street.
No, look at the arrow. There's no street that the arrow's making you turn into. Did you even notice that?
No.
Look at the arrow saying turn here. Well, there's no. Apparently the boat tried to turn there and there was no street. Now this was actually the garbage that was left on the street from after the hurricane. They were like piles of garbage all along US 1 all the way down. So it was a pretty somber ride there and back. But Key West actually seemed like it dodged a bullet and didn't get hit as bad. This was the mobile home park. You remember that?
Yep.
This was a mobile home park that was on the way down US 1, and everything in the mobile home park was destroyed and gone. And I think in the picture coming up, there's another mobile home right there. They already started bringing new mobile homes back to Key West. And that's actually where a lot of employees in Key West, they live in these mobile home parks. So, all right, I think I got 2 more pictures coming up here. Yep, there it is, my Jack and Coke. my Jack and Coke. I need something to calm me down on the airplane. I'm like always she loves to fly. I hate somebody else being in control of me all the way up there. And then finally the last picture is going to be the beautiful skyline. The only thing more beautiful than that skyline coming back was my honey sitting right next to me. Oh, yeah. Either way, thanks for watching. That was just us going over our pictures from Key West. Bye.
Bye.
Alright, here we are talking about our Key West adventure, and this is the beginning of it. This is our first picture. That's my wife's